Westboro gets it to White. White releases another three, and Milford absolutely scorching hot.
Tamani feeling it now. That's his third three-pointer now.
This has been a strong commitment to defense for the Hawks through this first half. And Kelly able to tip it in at the buzzer. The steal, Pasquette gets it back, tries to bank it off the glass and gets it in.
Good evening and welcome to the gymnasium at Milford High School. I'm Patrick Garapi, filling in tonight for Tim Coet, here to bring you Milford TV's coverage of Scarlet Hawks basketball. Tonight's matchup brings the visiting Westboro Rangers into town for a non-conference matchup versus the Hawks. After stumbling out of the gate to an 0-2 start, Milford has climbed their way back to 2-2 after wins against Sharon and King Philip. Last game versus KP saw Milford putting their depth on display and helping ease the offensive burden that Brendan White has carried early on from Milford. The Hawks dominated the first 3 quarters of action and never looked back, often holding leads of 25 to 30 points. Danny Corsini chipped in off the bench with 10-plus points, plus some overall solid play from the guard position when Brendan Saylor got into early foul trouble and kept Milford's momentum going throughout the night. Also worth noting, Milford's defense has shown a steady improvement game to game, with their latest effort holding the Warriors to just 46 points, their best showing this season. All that said, they've got quite an opponent tonight as Westboro invades the Milford gym. The Rangers come into this one with an unblemished record of 3-0, averaging a very solid 74 points per game early on. With their defense currently allowing only an average of 48 points per game, the Hawks should be challenged to find offense tonight. The Rangers have held opponents to 42 and 41 points respectively in 2 of their first 3 contests. When tonight's game concludes, one of these teams' winning streaks will have come to an end. It's a blackout night here in the gymnasium. It's Milford versus Westboro. Opening tip is coming up next, right here on Milford TV. And welcome back inside the gymnasium here at Milford for tonight's tilt against Westboro. Tonight's starting lineups for Westboro: number 13, Dominic Casparello; number 14, Michael Doherty; number 22, Matthew Doherty; number 23, Jake Hughes; and number 30, John Lentine. Starting for the Hawks tonight: number 4, Brendan White; number 10, Brendan Saylor; number 14, Colby Perez; number 15, Jordan Darling; and number 31, Dom Schofield. And we're hoping for, as we said, a good matchup tonight. Westboro still not taken down to this point of this early season, 3-0 coming into this one. Hawks finally finding their footing. Opening tip goes to the Hawks, and Darling collects it. Quick 3 right off the bat from White, throwing it right up there. No good, but offensive rebound goes to Perez. And gives it back to Saylor, who will reset things for the Hawks here. Westboro doing a good job clogging inside. 3-point attempt here. That one's good. Saylor for 3. Now back the other way, Westboro. Quick pull-up 3 for a response. No good there. Darling pulls down the rebound. Getting just inside of Lentine. Perez nearly turning it over. Again, triple teamed here, batted out, now taken back the other way. Layup attempt is good there. 2 points for Jake Hughes. Saylor coming back over the court. Good look inside for White. White with an easy lay-in. Westboro hurrying back the other way. No look pass, and a bit of miscommunication there. Off the hands of Lentine and out of bounds into the corner. Back to Milford, the ball goes. 5-2 your score early on in this one, in favor of the Hawks. And a little bit of a trip there. Saylor goes down, some contact with Jake Hughes. And so it inbounds from right near the broadcast table over here. Darling looking inbound, gets it to Saylor. Sailor being watched closely by Hughes. Hughes pressuring him, backing him up toward half court. Now Sailor trying to make a run, gets out to the corner. White's attempt no good there. Fight for the ball, and coming away with it is Westboro. Lobbed up ahead. And contact called here against Milford. Inbound here for Westboro. Now kick to the outside for Doherty. Turned over, White, 2-on-1 chance here. Tries to get over to Sailor. Sailor collects it, turns around, hits it off the bank. Westboro coming back the other way. Doherty throwing one up. That one's well short. Good defense there, and a jump ball called. Westboro gets the possession arrow, though. You'll notice the Hawks wearing their black uniforms tonight as they come away with another turnover here. It's a blackout night here in the jungle. White trying to make a fancy move inside, can't get there. Darling comes away with a turnover, trying to put one up and in, can't. Schofield comes in for some assistance. Sailor fakes the three, now steps back, takes it, can't hit it. Perez, an offensive rebound. And it resets again for the Hawks. Hawks showing good rebounding presence early on in this one. Thrown inside, collected by Darling, nearly turned over there. Darling over to Sailor. Now back to Darling to the corner to White. White looking for some options, goes to Perez. Crowd counting down the shot clock here. White fakes the shot, tries to get one up, can't. Now Sailor, step back, in and out, almost. Westboro pushing the ball back the other way hard. And it'll be a call against Milford here, trying to get a charge with Schofield, but unable to do so. First attempt good here for Hughes. He's got all the points so far for Westboro. Second attempt coming up here. Crowd getting a little bit louder. But he's ice. 2 for 2 on the free throws. And a 7-4 advantage now for Milford. Sailor, nice spin move. Kicks out to Darling. Darling back to Sailor. Sailor fakes right, goes left. 3-point attempt. Short. Hit the front rim, and down with it comes Lentine. Now Doherty pushes up. Finds Donovan. Donovan, what a spin. Nice move. 2 points and the foul. A chance to tie this one up. Get a look at Schofield heading off to the bench, getting some congrats from his teammates. Good early effort. Free throw attempt is good for Donovan. 3 points for him now, and a tie game. Sailor to White. White finds Sutherland. Sutherland hits the three. Right off the bench and right into the game. Doherty to the outside and hitting the three. His brother Michael. So tied again. 3-point attempt here from Perez, well off the mark. White comes down with that one, puts it back up, back rim. Sutherland blocked inside Lentine, back the other way comes Westboro. Doherty to the corner, finds brother. Matthew way off, air ball there, but ball went off of White and out of bounds, so Westboro will maintain possession here. On the inbounds, Luke deep Out to Doherty. Now over to Donovan, into the corner. Three-point attempt is good. And a little show off to the Milford jungle there from Michael Doherty after hitting that three-pointer. They get their first lead of the night, 13-10. Stripped here. Darling lost the ball. And Westboro comes up with it. Westboro really showing some spunk here, fighting back. Hard off the glass, no good. Kept alive by Saylor, and back the other way come the Hawks. Saylor rejected, and the Westboro squad, they want to call against Saylor for up and down. But they're going to call for contact against the Rangers. And that's going to bring Saylor to the line. First attempt, no good. Saylor hits the second one. 13-11 the score, just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And a travel called, sloppy play there. Jackson Katz, or Cates perhaps. Saylor, Sutherland on the perimeter, looking inside. Darling has the ball go off of his foot. So turnover sends Westboro back the other way. Strong move inside, but no good on the attempt from Doherty. Perez coming back the other way, pulls up, looks for some support. Hands off to Saylor. Saylor near side. Darling over to White. White back over to Perez. Perez, no good on his attempt. He's been a little bit cold tonight early on. Rangers back the other way. Doherty signaling he's open in the corner. Goes to brother Matthew. And that's going to be called against him on the charge. Danny Corsini now checking into the game for the Hawks. Sutherland. Oh, ball being fought there by Darling inside and challenged. Laid up ahead, nice play there. 2 points for Michael Doherty. And a timeout called by the Hawks. We'll take one too. 15-11 your score here in the first quarter. We'll be back right here on Milford TV. And welcome back. Game back on here is actually called an official timeout, so no team charged with a timeout there. As this first quarter ticks down under 2 minutes. And a foul here called against Darling inside. And Westboro looking a little fired up, especially Quinn Donovan, who was tangled up down low with him. Coach Seaver wondering what's going on over there. Nice behind the back pass there. Hughes now inside Doherty. Doherty to Donovan, now inside. Good look there, almost going down, but not meant to be for Casparello. Sutherland to Corsini. Inside to Sutherland, trying to back him down. Instead, open look for three for Corsini. That one's good. Timeout called after that one. We'll stick with it here. 1:01 to go here in the first quarter. What's been a great game early on, really fast paced. Good action. You can tell there's some energy in both of these teams right now here on this Friday night. You get a look at the Milford High School cheerleaders doing their routine. Good showing tonight here in the gymnasium overall on both sides. You get a look at that blackout just here to my left. Strong showing tonight from the jungle. Hawks hoping to do them proud. So both teams are coming back out to the floor now. So let's resume play. On the inbounds here, taken by Hughes. Nice bounce pass over to Donovan. Donovan rushing in, trying to get past Sutherland. Sutherland standing statuesque, saying, I'm not going anywhere, man. Sailor back the other way, being challenged. Turned over. Donovan on a break by himself. 2 points. Hawks need to play smart if they're gonna come away with a win tonight. Outside chance for Sutherland, in and out. Nearly a tie there. Instead, slowly coming back with it is Jake Hughes. Hughes calling for a pick. Now coming inside, reverse layup, that one's good. Nice job there by Alexander Badger. Attempt at the buzzer here, no good. And that's gonna do it for quarter one. 19-14 your score. Hawks came out on fire early on, but Westboro responds and exits this one with a 5-point lead going into second quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action just after this here on Milford TV. And we are set for second quarter action here from Milford. And Patrick Garapi on the call for you tonight, filling in for Tim Coet. Happy holidays to you. This last game before Christmas. Hawks trailing by 5 right now, and a travel call against them. Hawks have hit a bit of a wall over the course of the last 5 minutes or so. Really looking strong early on. 3-point attempt from Donovan, no good there. And coming down with it is White. Ball pushed ahead to Corsini, cuts inside to the left, and instead opts to give it to Sailor. Now to Darling, inside, work his way in. And no good on the basket. They're gonna wipe that one out. Ball came beforehand, so it would be an inbounds from Brendan White. Sailor over to White, now back to Sailor, puts up a 3, back rimmed, no good, and then Westboro coming down with it. Milford really needs to find some better shot selection at this point. Layup good for Jake Hughes. Six points for Jake Hughes tonight. White on the inside floater, back rimmed again. White comes down with his own rebound, forces one up. That one gets rejected. And back the other way comes Westboro, trying to force a pass through. Sailor takes that one away, and then a nice crossover. Sailor, step back, no good. Coming down the rebound is Darling. Darling teamed up on by at least 3 or 4. Corsini with the open look. Another 3-pointer. And Darling with the rejection there. Get out of my house, he says. Milford back the other way. Sailor too hard off glass, and now come back the other way is Westboro. Thrown up court and out of bounds. Hawks able to find a little bit of life after that 3-pointer. And timeout on the floor for Westboro. So 4-point lead for the Rangers. And we'll stay here right now. And Milford trying to get their early flow reestablished here. Had a lead of 5 points at one point, but now currently trail by 4. But all things told, still in a really good position right here. And we're definitely fighting hard tonight against this Westboro team, who is a bit of an offensive juggernaut, at least to this point of the season. Just take a look in at the benches now, the crowd. I don't even know what that is. So both teams back to the floor now for the inbounds. Darling at Vardaresian now in the game, taking over Brendan Saylor. Corsini slips, goes down hard, gets the ball away, but Corsini gesturing to the bench here. Wonder. Trying to appeal to the referee. Not sure what exactly he's trying to say though. Coach Seaver is fuming right now. So they call foul on Vardaresian on that scramble for the ball. Now coming in to wipe off the floor a little bit. Seems to be what Corsini was talking about there. Well, looking pretty dry now, at least hopefully. So 6 minutes to go in the half. Score still 21-17 in favor of Westboro. A little bit of a double team here. Now kicked out, stepped in, 2-point jumper. That one's good. Nice shot by Michael Doherty. 10 points on the night for him. And a travel call against Vardaresian. The momentum pendulum continues to swing back and forth. Bounce pass to this side for Doherty, down to the corner. Inside look, 2 points good. Quinn Donovan. Darling nearly traveled there. Ball stays with Milford. Sutherland checking out and Tom Schofield coming back into the game. Inbound into the corner, Pires. Pires holds up, now gives it to Corsini. Corsini back to Pires, looking inside for Schofield. Schofield's got it. Now back outside of Corsini. And pass a little too hot and high for Colby Pires. And another turnover here by the Hawks. We're in danger of falling down by double digits. Good pass inside, Donovan, no good. Back the other way comes Brendan White. White trying to push it, turns it over. And nice, easy look for Jake Hughes. 2 points there and a 10-point advantage for Westboro. And right now, this crowd on the Milford side is quiet. Corsini outside, Schofield. Or to Pires. Having trouble finding good looks right now. Pires back to Corsini. Corsini inside to Pires. Pires gets stripped. Ball turned over again. Donovan coming up with this one over to Hughes. Hughes to the corner to Doherty. Doherty swings it out to the perimeter. From the corner, his brother. Three-pointer no good. On off the rebound. Come back the other way is Corsini pushing the pace. Corsini driving inside. Got two. Corsini arguably the strongest player tonight on the Milford side of things. I don't believe he's missed a shot to this point. Three-point attempt wide open in the corner, no good. Rebound Perez comes down with it. And it'll be followed up court by Doherty. Now to the corner, Corsini, another open look. 3 points again. Danny Corsini, 11 points off the bench, now 27-22. Westboro's lead cut in half down to 5. 3-point attempt for Hughes. That one, nothing but net. So Hughes responds to Corsini's shot. Corsini's looking to get open again, and they want to keep feeding him the ball. Back to White. White back to Corsini. He throws up another 3. Nailed it! Danny Corsini is on fire. And he signals for the Milford crowd to make some noise. 14 points off the bench in the first half for Corsini. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one too. More coming up on Milford TV next. Welcome back to Milford. 30-25 your score in favor of Westboro. Milford crowd trying to make some noise. 3-point attempt here, way off the mark. From Doherty and back the other way comes Saylor. Saylor now back in the game for Varda Region. Brendan White power move inside, sets, elects to give to Darling. Darling can't get the shot to fall though. Darling trying to stick with his man. Instead, Hughes gets around him. Hughes pushing the pace, going all the way for 2 points. Corsini to Perez. Perez having a rough game early on this one as he loses control of the ball there. Perez had quite a game last game against King Philip, really being a catalyst in that one, along with Danny Corsini. 3-point attempt here, no good. Darling pulls down the rebound, and the Hawks can come back the other way, down by 7. Saylor, Corsini thought about taking it, doesn't. Brendan White open look, that one's no good. A little off to the left, and Westboro comes down with it again. Hughes loses possession of the ball temporarily. Corsini looking for a call. 3-point attempt way off the mark again. Brendan White comes down with it, and they're going back the other way. Corsini led ahead. Off the glass for 2 points and a foul. Danny Corsini is filling up my stat sheet right now. Foul number 14, Michael Doherty. Corsini looking for his 17th point of the first half. He's got it. Not sure they're gonna be able to put him back on the bench anytime soon. Inside Lentine with the right hand hook, no good. Darling comes down with it, leads ahead White. Now White to Corsini, looking to challenge his man. Corsini, spin move, off the glass. 2 points, that one's good again. Danny Corsini is on fire. Now come back the other way. Ball stripped by Corsini temporarily, but it looks like he's going to get called on it. So first foul for Corsini and an inbounds here for Westboro. Hughes inside, good easy lift for Badger. 2 points there. Four-point game right now. And a turnover here, Darling can't hold on to the ball. Great transition there by Hughes. And we have an official timeout on the floor, looking to clean up another spot on the floor. Certainly don't need anybody else going down hard tonight. So 28 seconds to go. Sailor waiting to pick up the ball before the clock starts, and here we go. Hopefully maybe get 2 last possessions here. Corsini over to Darling. Darling trying to get inside. Throws up with the right hand, can't get it to go. White gets it. His putback is good. Only 4 points on the night for White so far. And final shot's gonna be taken here probably. Casparello inside, and a travel. Possession arrow goes back to the Hawks. 1.2 seconds to go. So the Hawks will try and get just a little bit closer with last second miracle shot, so to speak. Let's see. Corsini's the one. He gets it off. Well short, though. And that brings a close to the first half of play, and it's been a great one so far. Danny Corsini keeping Milford in it by himself. 19 points off the bench. High score in the game for Westboro is Jake Hughes with 13. So again, 36-32 your score at the half. We'll be back for second half action after this right here on Milford TV. Yeah, welcome back to Milford. Happy holidays to all of you again. Patrick Garapi here on the call for you tonight for this tilt between Westboro and Milford. Rangers currently on top by 4 points, 36-32. In a frantic first half, which saw Danny Corsini go off for 19 points off the bench. So Westboro will have the ball here to start things off. Hughes drive inside. He's been solid all night. Another 2 points for him. So 15 on the night for Jake Hughes. Corsini fakes one way, goes the other, loses control of the ball. And they're gonna say it's the Hawks ball here. Inbounded, now back out to White. White to the corner to Perez. Inside, Sailor, fade away, no good there. Tried to tip up and in, no good. White looks like he got a piece of Casparello, but no call there. Hughes kicks out to the corner, no good. And White comes down with a rebound. White battling for it. Jump ball called, possession arrow going to Milford. So 6 point lead for the Rangers right now. Milford trying to claw their way back into it. Get a lead back hopefully at some point. Sailor on the drive, too hard off glass. White trying to control the rebound. Said Darling has it. Foul called here. Hughes argues it a little bit, but nothing you can say at this point. Head coach Brian Willard looking for a little bit of an explanation there. So Darling looking for his first points of the night here. First attempt is good. Attempt number 2 on the way. Off the back rim, no good unfortunately. And remains a 5 point lead for Westboro. Doherty takes passing one way, now inside. Good move. And the foul, Lentine. His first points of the night. Lenteen's attempt is good. And lead is open back up to 8 points now. Take a look at the Westboro bench. Saylor gets over to Perez. Perez over to Corsini. Corsini elects to get back to Saylor. Now inside Corsini, good look there, a little high off glass. Some contact, no call though. And there will be a whistle here. That one should come against Milford. Play resumes here. GQ's being watched by Saylor, trying to come around backside, poke the ball free, but instead Hughes blows right past him for another 2 points. 17 on the night for him. Three-pointer here, no good. Westboro comes down with a rebound, now up by 10. It's not been a good start to this half for the Hawks. Lenteen inside, working against Sutherland. Kicks back out to Hughes. Whistle against Westboro. Ball going back to Milford now. Brendan White to Corsini, reach in there. Number 22, Matthew Doherty. Perez down on the floor right now is Hughes. Looks to have his ankle twisted a little bit there. That one's good, and play blown dead here, checking on Hughes apparently. So that was Darling's bucket there for 2. And we're back to single digits. Pass nearly thrown away. Open look on the baseline. No good there. And back the other way come the Hawks. Brendan White, little star step, throws the ball away though. Gives it right off to Doherty. Doherty, or rather, check that. That's Donovan diving on the floor for the ball. Jump ball called, possession arrow given to Milford. Donovan not happy with the call, but not much he can do about it at this point. White over to Corsini. Corsini looking to step inward, can't. Gets it to Darling. Darling loses control of the ball, turned over. Oh, nice play there. Casparillo now over. 2 points, good for Quinn Donovan. Brendan White trying to push it right back up. Sutherland driving along the baseline. Whistle here. And a call against Westboro. So foul against Lenteen, his third. He checks out of the game. Darling has it off the inbound. Corner three, no good there. Rebound to Westboro, looped ahead. Open layup attempt there. And good for Michael Doherty. Lead now at 12. Milford needing to put together some good possessions. Perez drives inside, puts one up, no good again. Darling collects the rebound, he's got another 2. 5 points for Darling in the second half. Hughes slicing through the defense. Calling the play against Milford. And that'll bring Hughes to the line. Quick clean up on the floor, and now time for first attempt from Hughes. Gets the first one to go. Second attempt, nothing but net. 19 for Hughes, and a timeout here. We'll take one too. 49-37 your score in favor of the Rangers right back here on Milford TV. And welcome back to Milford. John Tesh is blasting, and the fans are not really feeling it, but hey, we love it. I'm not sure anybody in this gymnasium under the age of 25 or so knows who John Tesh even is, but he's a cult hero at Milford TV. So a foul brings Brendan Saylor to the line right now. First attempt, no good. Saylor just 6 points tonight. Second attempt. Bad luck there. That one just bounces around and doesn't fall. So over 2 on the attempt, still a 12-point game in favor of the Rangers. And Jake Hughes, who has the ball in his position right now, has really been the driving force for this Westboro team. Inside, Doman's chance, no good. Corsini pulls down the rebound. Corsini has it stripped away, and a hard foul by Brendan Saylor, and he came in right to the face of Doherty. Doherty's still down the court right now. Taking a second there. He's being helped up. He's okay. I just got poked in the eye. Really aggressive step up on defense from Brendan Saylor. And you see a little bit of frustrations in that play from Milford. Doherty's first attempt is good. Crowd getting louder here. Doherty's second attempt is good. Westboro side loving that. Now a 14-point lead. And Milford is in some trouble here. Now in the game, Ben Blanchard for the Hawks. Darling twisting inside, trying to get to it. Get it out to the corner and a whistle here. Blanchard throws in to Corsini. Corsini being challenged by Hughes. Corsini's been quiet this half, no points yet for him. He was really the driving point of Milford's offense early on. Shot way off the mark, doesn't even hit the rim from Brendan White. Corsini gives it up to White again. White loses control of the ball. Now to Blanchard. Blanchard double teamed inside. Darling trying to get up there and call for contact. So Darling back to the line. And they really need him to hit these free throws. First attempt is good. As we said, Westboro averaging about 74 points per game, and right now looking like they're pretty much on pace for that. Darling's second attempt, no good. Westboro back with it here. Donovan had some thoughts in his head, but his body was moving about a step or two ahead. Brendan White looking for some help here. White loses the ball for a second, scramble on the floor. It's been an aggressive game tonight for sure. And right now, Westboro takes over possession here on the jump ball call. What is that in the crowd? That is a trash can. I'm being told it's something that I can't hear. I'm going to continue to say it's a trash can. Three-point attempt here, no good. We'll get further clarification on what exactly that was in just a moment. Stop trying to tell me, Rob. I'm trying to call it a pepper shaker, but I still think it looks more like a trash can. And another turnover here. Brendan White not having his strongest game tonight. And his face pretty much says it all. To the corner, three-point attempt. That one's good. Badger. 7 points now on the night. And a 16-point lead. Blanchard gonna get called for a travel. Picked up that foot. Trying to pivot. And yet another turnover in what's been just an awful second half for the Hawks. A second half which has seen them only score 2 points in this quarter. High off glass, no good there. Brendan White trying to push it back up. White loses control, gives it right back to Doherty. Doherty over to Hughes. Hughes layup almost goes in, but doesn't quite fall. White rushing back up the court, gets it to Darling. And Darling's gonna be fouled yet again. Darling's first attempt on the way, that one's good. Darling, some of the only points this quarter for the Hawks. Sorry, I misspoke earlier saying they'd only scored 2 points in this particular half, where really they have 8 now. But still not the output that they're looking for. Badger, another corner three-point attempt, well off the mark. That one air balls. Darling pushing the pace, pulls up, gives back to Sutherland. Sutherland to the outside to Badger. Badger pushes it to White. White's three-point attempt off the mark again. tough shooting night for Brendan White. Doherty inside. And another 2 points there, at that time hitting his brother Matthew. Nice step back jumper. And a challenge here at the Doherty, coming in a little bit too hot there on Corsini though. And foul called against Doherty on the play. Now under a minute here to go in the third quarter. So far this quarter, Hawks being outscored 20-8. Corsini's free throw attempt is good. That gives him 20 points on the night, his first points of the second half. And he gets the second one to go too. So 56-42 the score, Hawks down by 14. 40 seconds to go, just about, here in the third quarter. Hughes gets over to Badger. Badger gives back to Hughes. Hughes cutting inside. They find him on the bounce pass. Now returns it. Outside jumper, no good. Schofield trying to come down with the rebound. Can't get it. Badger has it. This one's kicked loose. And possession arrow goes to Westboro. It's timeout on the floor with 10.7 seconds to go. And we'll keep it here during this timeout. Hawks bench, you see, talking things over, and Westboro in the distance there, probably having a little bit better of a conversation. Hawks now come back from their huddle. Westboro returns to the floor as well, amidst some Lenny Kravitz sounding type music. Inbounds pass, Doherty loops it over. 5 seconds to go. Hughes step back three-pointer, in and out, nearly drained that one. Corsini, not enough time to get the shot off there. And that's going to do it for 3 quarters of play. Not a good one for the Hawks that time. Outscored 20-10, now trail by 14 going into the final quarter. We'll be right back with more action here on Milford TV. And welcome back inside the jungle. Fourth quarter action coming to you here from Milford. So you got to look at the crowd trying to get a little amped up for this final stanza. Hawks needing a big comeback here. Really up against it. Inside to Darling. Darling cuts through. And basket waved off. Darling can't believe it. And Jordan Darling takes up his new residence once again at the foul line. Feels like he's been there throughout the second half. So big free throws. First one no good. Every point at this juncture is critical for the Hawks. So they're going to need to play probably their best quarter of basketball with another miss here. Nice cut inside by Darling, but can't finish the layup. Schofield saves it, but only right to Westboro. Let up ahead to Hughes. Hughes, another 2. He goes over 20 points with that one. Now bringing his total to 21. Corsini pulls up a three, nails it. That's exactly what the Hawks need at this point. Corsini has been the hot hand all night, so to speak, for the Hawks. Bit of a tough third quarter, but they're going to need him to get going here in the fourth. White drives inside, turns it over. Nice spin move there, but unable to finish was Quinn Donovan. Corsini taking it back one-on-one, tries to go off glass, can't do it. And a foul called against him. Brendan White hustling for the ball. Trying to bring something to this game however he can. It's not going to be through his shooting, and trying to do it through effort there. But unable to come up with the turnover. Instead getting called on the foul. And look at that wiping. Merry Christmas. Inbound here to Westboro. Doherty comes down with it. And not sure, we have a turnover here. Ball lost out of bounds. Good pressure by Darling. Colby Perez, who's an even more difficult game than Brendan White to this point. No points for him on the night. Back rim attempt there. Another whistle here called against White. Hughes trying to drive inside of White again. White will be called once more. So that's about 3 fouls in less than 30 seconds. And you, as said before in the last quarter, you can just read it right on his face. Brendan White is frustrated tonight. Hughes sinks the first one. Second attempt finally misses one. Hughes has been really consistent all night. White driving down, rejected. Fighting for the ball again. Chasing Hughes. He's gonna get called for another foul if he's not careful. Drive inside on the baseline. And drawing the call against Darling. And things just do not appear to be lining up for the Hawks tonight. Get a look at Coach Seaver, who's can only imagine what's going through his mind right now. Coming to this one, having won back-to-back games and really looking like you're about to turn a corner. First attempt missed here by Doherty. Then you run into a team like Westboro here. Again, comes into this one 3-0 and an offensive stalwart. Second attempt is good for Doherty. Perez drives to the right, nearly turns it over. Perez still with it. Finding Schofield to the outside. White being challenged. Perez finds Corsini. Corsini to the corner for Saylor. Saylor forces up a three, can't get it to go. Lentine comes down with a rebound, and Westboro up by 15. Will look to really kind of put this game away. Hughes against Saylor. Over to Doherty. Doherty Steps up, hits the three, and he is fired up. $18-point lead, 3-point attempt here. First field goal of the night for Perez. Doherty again with the ball. Hughes gets up to the corner. Now Doherty, another open look three. That one front rim, no good. Corsini over the back. He's gonna get whipped. Or rather, Corsini is actually going to the line. Westboro perplexed by this call, and I gotta admit, I think I am too. And the towel is back out tonight. It has been in use more than ever on this hot, moist night here in the jungle. It's been a steamy one. Uncharacteristic 60-degree day here just before Christmas. Corsini's first attempt is good. It's 25 points for Corsini. Second attempt is good. Oh, nearly picked off there by Perez. Instead, Doherty has it. Now giving up Jackson Cates. Doherty going against two defenders and drawing the foul. It's been a physical game tonight. Bodies flying everywhere all over the court. You can tell that both teams really wanted this one tonight, but Westboro certainly a bit of a power to be reckoned with. Matthew Doherty back at the line again, hits the first. Second attempt is good. So lead remains 15. Here as Saylor open look for three straight on, and that one's good. Hawks continue to be aggressive and continue to foul. Really slowing and mucking up this game here in the fourth quarter, trying to do whatever they can to keep themselves in it however they can. And that foul attempt, no good. Westboro comes back down though. Hughes has been the motor all night. Hughes against Perez. Hughes steps into the left. Now goes right. Nice bounce pass inside. Good look. And a foul against Milford. Sailors called for that one. Or check that. That one's actually going to be an offensive foul against Westboro. Thought Doherty was about to head back to the line again. He's only been there for the last 15 minutes, feels like. And how about some more towel action? Can't get enough of it tonight. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. So play back on now as we tick to about 4:10 to go. White hanging in the air, can't get that one to fall. Offensive rebound, no good from Sutherland. Sutherland battling for the ball against 3 or 4 Westboro players. And I think we have a timeout here. Call for Milford. We'll take 1-2 with 3:59 to go here in the fourth. 66-54, your score in favor of Westboro. And welcome back to Milford again. Patrick Garapi on the call for you tonight, filling in for Tim Coet. Happy holidays to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. It's been an aggressive game tonight. And the frustrations continue to mount for Milford as possession arrow goes to Westboro. And take a look at the crowd there. Lots of disbelief. Look at that trash can. Diving on the floor is Hughes after turns it over. Hawks down by 12 right now and really need to get some points. White inside for 2. It's going to take quite an effort in order to get this game tied up. And they really got to apply some pressure here. Sutherland trying to guard inside. Now kicked outside Doherty to his brother. Doherty trips on the floor. Got to get that towel back out there. Lentine inside. No good. Brendan White pushed it back the other way. White goes to the left. Has the ball poked away. And possession remains with Milford. Westboro pleading their case, saying they went off of White's foot. Not getting anything though. And a timeout from Westboro. So they look to settle things down here. You have Dominic Casparello having a chat with the referee. So they head back to their bench now. Yeah, I really hope they toweled the floor for these cheerleaders before they start doing this stuff. There's that towel on the floor now. So the teams break their huddles. A 10-point game, 3:10 to go in the fourth. Not impossible, but certainly an uphill battle for the Hawks right now. Corsini to Sailor. Sailor inside to Sutherland. Sutherland loses it for a moment. Now over to Corsini. To White, power move inside, trying to go off the glass. Too hard off the back rim though. Now up court, Doherty. Baseline attempt no good there for Lentine. And back the other way comes Sailor. Sailor drives to the basket and can't get the finger roll to go. Tough break there. Hawks desperately trying to get the points to go, but the buckets just are not falling. Drive inside and foul against Westboro. Nice job inside, taking the foul. And we got another call for the towel. The towel, the real MVP of the night. Well, that is not how you treat a towel. So play back on now. It's under 2.5 minutes. Hawks down by 10. Sailor with some dipsy doodles. Trying to get inside. Sutherland has it. Outside look for Pierce. 3. No good. And foul called against the Hawks on the rebound attempt. Inbound attempt here for Casparello, gets it in. Hughes gets fouled right away by Saylor. Coach Seaver pleading. I'm not sure what he's saying, but there's lots of hand gestures. Hughes' first attempt is good. And he rattles home the second one. 24 points on the night for Hughes, the leading scorer for Westboro. Saylor being watched by Hughes. Saylor a little behind the back now, looking for some help. Has Perez. Perez tries to drive inside, goes right. Can't get it to fall. Stripped of the ball. And that ball should stay in possession with Westboro. And another timeout here with 1:51 to go. We'll take it too. 68-56. Rangers currently leading the Hawks here on Milford TV. And we are back here on Milford TV live from the gymnasium at Milford High School, where the Hawks currently trail by 12 points to the visiting Westboro Rangers. And what's definitely been a battle tonight. Milford established an early lead, but Westboro fought to come back, and a bit of a hard foul there. And Westboro essentially hasn't looked back since recollecting the lead, or rather collecting the lead for the first time from Milford in the first quarter, having extended their leads to as much as 16 points, currently holding at 12. And now Michael Doherty at the line. First attempt is good. Second attempt's also good. And the lead opened up to 14 points. And the frustrations just keep on coming for the Hawks. Reach inside from Brendan White. And he is just completely frustrated. And he is coming out of this game. So, looks to be the end of Brendan White's night. Appears to have fouled out. Coach Seaver still arguing on his behalf. Just a really difficult night for the Hawks tonight. So they've fought hard all night, but the chances just have not fallen for them. And Westboro's defense has been tenacious. Hughes at the line. Sinks the first. 25 on the night for Hughes. And 26 now. Three for Hughes. Fourth attempt, no good. So now Hawks trailing by 17 in this one. All but a formality at this point. Second unit now in for the Hawks, including Chappelle Feaster. Rather, I guess Feaster's the only one that's really subbed out for Brendan White. Subbed in, I should say. Cut inside. Some body contact there. And Quinn Donovan's going to get to the line. Westboro all smiles right now. So fouls against Feaster, and that puts Donovan at the line. First attempt is good. And now here comes the second unit for the Hawks, although they'll be led by Schofield and Jordan Darling. Ben Blanchard also in the game has Matt Vardaresian. And Vardaresian has the ball in his hands right now. And a travel here. Woes continue to mount. And this game continues to drag toward the end here. Now finally under a minute to go. And Westboro playing a bit of a possession game here, just looking to keep the clock running. Hughes against Feaster. Gets over to Doherty. Doherty, nice cut inside. Can't get the shot to fall though. So the Hawks will have to go back to the drawing board. It's Chappelle Feaster. Where you been all game, buddy? 3 points. Hawks will have to, as I was saying, have to go back to the drawing board and start from scratch and trying to build a new win streak. They'll fall to 2-3, whereas Westboro will improve to 4-0. And as we had said coming into this game, Westboro averaging 74 points per game. Well, look where they ended up. 74-59, your final score from Milford. Top performers say Jake Hughes, 27 points for Westboro, and Danny Corsini off the bench for Milford with 26 points. A strong effort from both those two players, so high marks to them. I want to thank you for tuning in today. Thanks to our camera operator, Scott Crisfoli, and Malcolm Zale, our director, Rob O'Keefe. I'm Patrick Garapi, again filling in for Tim Coy tonight, saying thanks for tuning in. Happy holidays to all of you. We'll be back for more action next week on the 27th when Milford takes on New Bedford here at the gymnasium. So we look forward to seeing you then. Until then, again, happy holidays to all of you. And the final score for the final time, 74-59 in favor of Westboro. Take care, everybody.